Virgo placements. Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. Let's do your reading. If you want a private reading, the link to that is in the description box. Let's start. Wow, Virgo, so interesting. You are being watched by a spirit or a creature of some kind. Because I thought it was human, but it's not human. It's not from this world. It's not from Earth. And the reason why I say it could be a creature, because it could be an alien of some fucking kind. You're being watched. And you know, the spirit is ancient. This spirit has been roaming Earth and other planets perhaps, but it's not from Earth. When I say it's not from Earth, I mean not every soul, every spirit is not from Earth really. You know, we are all visiting basically. But I feel like this is a creature that has not lived as a human. It could be a shapeshifter of some kind, you know, but they are not human. They are not in a human vessel. They are not in a human body. They are either without a vessel, or even if they have a vessel, it's not a human vessel. Do you understand? So interesting. This message is different. It's not even about a human. They're watching you closely. And you know, I feel like the spirit is actually like they're watching you at your home. They're walking beside you, looking at you as you are walking around, thinking that you're walking alone. Like they are literally focusing at you at a close-up level, observing. This ancient spirit or creature is very intrigued by you. So I don't know what you've been up to. But they're very intrigued by you. I want to say it's very intrigued by you. I do feel like this spirit is very curious. And you did something, said something, is something that is intriguing enough for this curious ancient spirit to follow you around, to observe you. You could be brushing your teeth and the spirit is in your face, watching you how you do things. Like, You know what I mean? It's like kind of going to the zoo. You know when you go to the zoo? I mean, I can't even remember the last time I went to the zoo, but you know when you go to the zoo, you observe animal behavior. You're kind of curious. It's like, ooh, that's interesting. I never knew they do that. That is the energy that I'm getting from this spirit. Curiosity about humans. And you specifically, maybe because you're different or special, or you are a good example of humanity. Okay. Before you freak out, this spirit or this creature is peaceful. They are not dark, or they are not like trying to hurt you. I mean, they're a little bit creepy, but I feel like the creepiness that I describe is because they're watching you. Close Close. Like they could be really close to your face as well, you know? It's like you could be eating and they could be right here watching. Like, you know, it's giving alien shit. It's giving shapeshifter. It's giving like invisibility, coat. I mean, I don't know about you, but there are people that, I mean, I say people, they're not really people. There are creatures that can make themselves invisible. They are not spirits. They are just cloaking themselves. Kind of like, if I were to describe this in a way that makes sense, I would say the same way that Harry Potter has like this blanket or this coat that he puts over him and he can disappear. But I'm not saying that, you know, this creature has a coat. They are designed. Maybe the skin, I don't know. But some are able to be invisible, like shapeshifters. They can blend in, become like a chameleon. Dude, this creature or this spirit is in your home. And it's not just in your home. It's not like because of your home. This is something that is walking around everywhere you go. At home, you're thinking you're alone. But you're being watched, like close up. I laugh because like the next thing I thought about is even when you're fucking masturbating, probably they're like, oh, what's happening here? Like, you know, I'm getting like that creature vibe. I don't know how to explain it. It's got that curiosity, you know. It's non-judgmental. It's observant. There's a difference. So it's not like watching. It's like, ugh, look at that Virgo, or ugh, look at humans, pathetic. No, it's more like in a curiosity way of observing. Okay. I guess behave yourself if you're doing anything you're not supposed to. Next time you take your pants down or you put your hands in your pants, think twice. You could be on your phone scrolling, perving and whatever have you, and this face is like, you could be like on your phone and this face is like right there, looking at what you're looking at your phone and looking at your face expression. You know what I mean? It's almost like it's collecting data on you, but it's more about your species, which is like the human species, right? So it's almost like you've been selected to be observed so that there is data collection on human behavior or human status or human conditioning. You're basically like a lab animal in its habitat. You know, it happens way more. It happens way more you think. But it's interesting that we got a message like this today. Ooh, interesting. This creature or the spirit sees where you are lacking. Dude, you're being experimented on. It's not just observing. You're being tweaked. I don't know. Oh, it's a little bit creepy at this point. This just reminded me of like alien abduction stories. You're not being like pulled into some type of beam. It's not like that. I feel like this is energy manipulation. You're being tweaked. It's like, okay, let's bring this energy in. Let's remove this energy. Okay, let's observe. Again, this doesn't feel intrusive to the point where it's like taking away your free will, but it's still influential. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Now, what this creature is doing, or what the spirit is doing, they're kind of like helping you get rid of what weakens the human condition. Like, for example, they could be, maybe this creature is part of an agency, but this creature could be, or the spirit could be tweaking things that makes humans weak, like jealousy or anger, or the low vibrations, the low vibrational states. And so as this creature, the spirit, is observing you, they are manipulating your auric field, I want to say, which is influencing your mood, influencing the way you see things, influencing your habits even, maybe gradually. So there is energy manipulation here. So they're not just, this creature is not just spectating. They are also subtly influencing you. I want to say in a good way, but it can be unsettling to say that they are manipulating you. It still feels a little bit off, right? It feels weird. It's like, you saying I don't have control over me. I get it, but this energy is of light. It is not like influencing you to make you like angry or to make you shitty as a human. It's actually improving your human qualities, the good ones anyway, and reducing the bad qualities. Do you understand? It's so interesting. I feel like this creature is part of an agency. When I say an agency, I'm not talking about an office. I'm talking an agency as in like there is a group of creatures similar to that, or there is a purpose. It's almost like deployment of certain creatures being assigned to certain humans. What I'm getting is, after all this tweaking, information collecting, observing, tweaking, they want you to reproduce. So that the tweaking is, like, I feel like the tweaking that they're doing at some point will be on a deep DNA level, that when you reproduce, it's going to be also part of your offspring. Huh. I just heard a code. Maybe they're trying to write a fucking code in you, I don't know. A code, I don't know what type of code, but this does not feel of dark, it is of light. It is a little bit intrusive, even if it's subtle, it's meaning that you're being observed, experimented on, slightly manipulated. In a good way, I guess, if you want to see it from a good way or a bad way, in a good way, because these tweaks are not to worsen your life, they are to improve your life, and they're after your kids. Damn, Virgo, you're playing a huge part in this. Maybe these creatures or this agency is wanting to improve the human condition, and they're starting with individuals such as yourself. Wow. Okay. If you are hearing voices, especially if you didn't hear them before, it could be the voices of this creature. in whatever language you are hearing them in, it is the language that you have in your head, meaning that they might say something and you might not actually hear what they actually said, but it gets translated by your own brain. Does that make sense? So you're not hearing the language of this ancient creature or ancient spirit. You're actually hearing the translation of it, possibly in your own voice. So if your intuition is heightened, it's actually not your intuition, it is the voice of this creature or the spirit. When I say creature, it doesn't have to be with a body. This is why I keep saying creature or spirit. It doesn't have to be like some aliens are spirits, but they're not spirits, if that makes sense. They can show you a visualization, makes you think that they have like a physical body, but not all aliens need a physical body. You know, they can go around as a blob of something that could be not even visible to the human eye, or to the naked eye, as they say. But that doesn't make them a spirit. And you know what I mean? I mean, there are slight differences, okay? But they can be perceived all in the same way or very similar way. What an interesting message. Okay. Ay, ay, ay. What an interesting, very different message than the usual. It's not about people at all. But that's what's in your energy, Virgo. You're like a lab rat right now. Okay, well, that was your first message. Very interesting. I'm going to pull you another message. The second message is for Virgo extended members, but I'll give you a preview before we take it there. Let's see. Okay, back to humans. This person wants you, but they don't want to let you know that they want you. They keep it hidden. For some reason, they think if you were to know that they are stuck on you, or that they want to be with you, or that you are still on their mind, for some reason they think they will lose. You know, they will lose the competition if they think there is competition. It's like, you first. Especially if they are thinking, oh, I'm not gonna make it the first move here. Do you know what I mean? Even if you know this person, even if this is like someone that you have disconnected from, I'm not gonna be the one that makes the first move towards reconciling. Do you understand? So even with all the want and with the focus that they have on you, they will not make that move towards you. Because in their head, they're thinking, if I make the move, I'm going to be the loser. In fact, this type of mentality is a loser mentality. This is just a loser that doesn't want to... They are a loser that don't want to seem as a loser, so they pretend to be a winner. Let's see where this goes. This is most likely an ex or someone you dealt with for some time. I see that this person has other things to focus on, but they are neglecting all these things, whether a person or work or whatever have you. And they're focused on you, but they don't want to let you know. Let's see where this goes in the extended. The extended link is in the description box. I'll see you there.